Hello, everybody. Good afternoon there in the Philippines and good morning from where I am. So, I am currently in Budapest, Hungary. It's sunny, but it's cold. So, hello to all our viewers who are joining us today. Thank you so much for joining us again today. I see a lot of familiar faces again. So, for those who are new and for those who aren't, so let me tell you again about the World at Your Home series. The World at Your Home series is a live stream series where we bring every destination to your home to inspire the feeling of wanderlust. So, now that the world is finally opening up again, we can do our hashtag travel goals. And in this case, we are planning to do our travel goals in Switzerland. So, one of the destinations that we actually want to highlight for everyone. So, last week, diba, we did Korea and they were showing shooting locations of some of the Korean novellas, your favorite K dramas. And this time around, we are also going to another place wherein they shot one of the most popular K dramas in the Philippines, which is Crash Landing on You. And where is that? So that's going to be in Interlaken. So today we are getting to know more about Interlaken and the different romantic destinations that we have in the area. So we have a very special guest today that we're going to introduce later. But before that, like usual with our live streams, we always give away 500 Gcash credit to one lucky winner or to one lucky sharer. So if you haven't yet, please make sure to share this live stream to your friends, make it public, and with the hashtag WAYH2022 and hashtag Interlaken. So don't forget to put these two hashtags so that you have the chance to win a 500 Gcash credit. And also, you have to be at the end of the till the end of the stream. So you shouldn't be leaving the stream. Otherwise, if you win and then we call your name and you're not able to comment on the comment section, unfortunately, we'll have to roll through our wheel of sharers again. So please make sure to not forget to share this live stream with everyone, with all your friends, and make it public so that you have the chance to win 500 Gcash credit later on. Also, we have again another game later. So we have a trivia game for those who are interested to join. Last week we had guessed that Korean TV series that's based on the shooting location or based on the screenshot. This time around, we are also going to show some screenshots from the hit TV series Crash Landing on You, and you'll have to guess which shooting location or which location it was shot in Switzerland. So you have to guess later. And all the winners, so those who will get the correct answer, the first one who will get the correct answer is going to win 100 pesos for each correct answer. So if you get 5 of those answers correctly and you're the first one to type them, then you might be able to win all 500 pesos for the end of our trivia. So that's it. Please do not forget again to share this live stream, and I'd like to shout out to our usual viewers. So I ask, where are you watching from? Nasaan na yung NCR? May isa lang taga NCR. Only one person from Mandaluyong. A lot of people are actually watching from Bulacan. So hello to everyone who's watching us in Bulacan right now. We have Miss Nina who also won from our trivia last week. We also have some people from Davao, Miss Ramya, Miss Queenie, another one from from Mandaluyong. We have Miss Susan. Hello. We also have Franz who's joining us today. Thank you again for joining us. We have Miss Yvette who's also one of our travel agents. We have Miss Lourdes, Miss Riza from Laguna. We have Miss Lalaine from Antipolo City. Ayon, may NCR na lumalabas. So we have Miss Lorraine from Las Piñas, Miss Karen from Pasig, Miss Angeli from Caloocan, NCR represent. Ayan, Manila finally, and Quezon City. So we're happy that we are all over the Philippines. Meron ba ditong nanonood from abroad? Or ako lang? Again, so thank you so much for viewing us today or for being with us today. And like I said, today we are going to explore more about the romantic destinations in Interlaken. So, for those who have watched the hit TV series Crash Landing on You, a lot of the shooting locations have been shot in or have been filmed in Interlaken. And our very special guest, he's going to explain to us later and show us later these different shooting locations. But aside from that, Interlaken is not just about Kloy as a film location. Interlaken is so many more, and you've seen all the videos that we flashed a while ago on the lobby screen. So, in order for us to get to know more about Interlaken and this wonderful destination, I would now like to introduce someone who grew up in Wilderswil next to Interlaken. He has been working for Interlaken Tourism since 2014, and he's responsible for Germany, China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Benelux, France, Nordics, and the emerging markets at Interlaken Tourism. He also studied tourism management and Luzern. So, introducing the manager of markets, Mr. Kevin DeSauer of Interlaken Tourism. Kevin, welcome to the show.
Hello, Felice. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you as well for joining us, and the floor is yours.
Great. So, welcome from Interlaken, welcome from Switzerland. It's great to be here today, and I'm very happy to take you on a journey today through the Interlaken holiday region. As you already heard, we will have also some highlights from the K-drama Crash Landing on You, but you will see more in the next few minutes. So let's start with a nice picture in the front. As you can see it, this is the view over Interlaken. On the right you have Lake Thun, on the left we have Lake Brienz, and in the middle, in between the lakes, as Interlaken is the name, it's Interlaken city. And at the back you see the famous three mountains. But let's begin with my presentation, and I'm very happy to take you on that journey. This is also a nice picture from Lake Thun, just above. So you first have some nice impressions. There's also our contact details in case you need anything, any assistance. You can always contact us for sure, and we're very happy to help you on everything. So, where is Interlaken? Maybe some of you already know Interlaken, maybe some of you don't. Interlaken is almost in the middle of Switzerland, so it's very well reachable. Of course, by air, it's 2.5 hours from Zurich Airport, by train, 2 hours from Basel, which is the European airport, and then another 3 hours from Geneva Airport. But of course, if you're also, for example, making a trip through whole of Europe, you can easily reach us by train with international rail connections. We have direct trains from Basel, we have 2 railway stations, and there's also some news. We will have new train connections, direct train connections from Zurich Airport soon. So don't miss to come to Interlaken and try the new train between Zurich and Interlaken from December 2022. And also, you might know the Swiss Travel Pass. This is the best pass to travel easily within Switzerland with all public transport, like by train, by bus, by boat, and even by some cable cars. So don't miss coming to Switzerland and take the public transportation to explore Switzerland, and especially Interlaken and its surroundings. Yes, and this is the Interlaken holiday region. This is a nice overview for you. In the middle, you have Interlaken in between the 2 lakes. Then on the right side, we have Lake Thun with Thun City, which is our city, our only bigger city we have in the area, but I will tell you some more about it soon. And on the left side, we have Lake Brienz, which is more a bit of untouched nature, nice sceneries, old typical Swiss villages, and then of course in the back the famous mountains, Eiger, Mönch, Jungfrau, and of course the Jungfrau Yacht top of Europe, which is the highest train station of Europe. So, talking about romantic experiences, this is our topic today, and I'm taking you on a journey through Interlaken and, of course, the surroundings to discover lovely activities in our region for lovebirds, but of course for everyone. But I'm going to highlight you some of them because we do have so much to offer, but I'm showing you today only the highlights you definitely don't have to miss. Yes, starting on the right side of the lake is Thun, our boutique town. This is actually the view you get from Thun. On the left, you have Thun Castle, and as you might always also see, it's a medieval city at the shore of Lake Thun. So you have great views to the mountains. You have a nice old town, and in the middle, you can also see the river Are, which is very nice to be at, especially in spring or in summer, to see a bit, to walk around, to have a look at the city. And then this is the old town where also all the shops are. We have a lot of locally owned boutique shops on 2 levels, which is quite special for Switzerland, but that's a very nice street. So if you go to Thun, go to that street. It's right in the old town next to the castle, and discover all the nice boutique shops, get some local food, get some local souvenirs, and just enjoy the city. Then we head on to the next village on the lake. This is Spiez. They always say it's Europe's most beautiful bay because you have the vineyards on the left, you have the lake, and I have to say it really is Europe's most beautiful bay. And talking about the vineyard, we have a very nice white and red wine which grows there, which is quite special. Because the temperature is really nice for the wines to grow there. And of course, you have amazing views to the lake. And you can explore the vineyard on a sensory adventure trail, which is an easy 1 hour hike to explore the vineyard, to enjoy the views. But also, you can learn a bit about how they make the wine. What are the specialties of this wine? And then, if you want to, you can also have a very nice romantic picnic in the vineyard with these perfect views to the mountains and the lake. And of course, we also have lake cruises on our lakes between Thun, Spiez, Interlaken, but of course also on our other lake, on Lake Brienz. In summer, they operate on both lakes, and on Lake Thun, they really operate the whole year. So even in winter, you can actually explore the wintry atmosphere on the lake, which is just amazing to be. And also you can combine it very well with all the castles around the lake, which is Thun Castle, but also Spiez Castle, probably the vineyards in Spiez. And as you see it, it was also a crash landing on new filming location on Lake Thun, where they took the famous boat from Thun to Interlaken. Yes, and this is definitely one of our biggest highlights. Interlaken is Switzerland in one place, so you can experience all of Switzerland just in Interlaken. And we're also the adventure capital of Europe with activities in every season. So that means there's literally no other place in Europe where you can experience so many adventure activities. Like you can see on the picture, a paragliding flight just above the lake, and then you land directly in Interlaken and enjoy the views, feel like a bird. It's very relaxing, and this can be done by everyone. So you actually just run down the hill with your pilot. You're not alone, to be sure, and then you have a nice, safe, or even relaxing, and also maybe, if you want to, a bit more thrilling flight to Interlaken, where you land in the center. And we also, of course, have some nice mountains around. One of them is Hardekulm, which is the mountain of Interlaken and can be reached within just 8 minutes, cogwheel train up to the top. And we were also visited by some Filipino celebrities as well. So make sure when you come to Interlaken, go to Hardekulm, experience the nice views, and maybe also have a nice dinner up there, a nice sunset dinner, because there's also a restaurant on top where, especially in summer, you can enjoy some nice sunset dinners on the big terrace up there. Yes, and we also have some romantic horse carriage rides through the town to explore Interlaken. Interlaken is not that big, the city itself, but it's even more romantic to take a horse carriage ride through the town. And this can also be done in summer and in winter. So make sure to try that as well, especially maybe in the afternoon after a nice excursion to some mountains, or in the early morning when the sun rises and shines in your head to get awake in Interlaken. And we also have, as you can see, the famous three mountains, Eiger, Mönch and Jungfrau, which are always in sight. And of course, you can also make some breathtaking sightseeing flights around the mountains, including glacier landings. And a special recommendation from my side: if you do that, make sure to make a glacier landing and book the glacier landing with some nice picnic, so you can enjoy a very romantic picnic on the glacier, on the ice, and in a stunning landscape. And talking about Switzerland, we already also always talk about chocolate. And in Interlaken, you can also make your own chocolate in a funky chocolate club, where you can have a very funny chocolate workshop, as you can see on the picture. And there, it's a 1 hour workshop, and you make your own chocolate, which you can take with you. Or, of course, if you're already hungry, you can just eat it right away, or take it maybe on your next excursion to get some energy on the day. And talking about mountains, the most famous mountain you probably know is the Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe, which is the highest railway station of Switzerland, of Europe, of course, sorry. And we have some big news. The Eiger Express, which is the cable car you can see on the picture, is now open, and this is the most modern 3S cableway in the world, actually. And that means it shortens the travel time from Interlaken by 47 minutes to reach the Jungfraujoch, top of Europe, which is amazing news. And on top, in all the cable cars, you have 26 seats. It's a revolving cable car, so there are 44 cable cars, 26 seats, with big panoramic windows, of course, and for especially in winter, it is nice to have some seat heating, which is also quite new for Switzerland, to have some seat heating in a cable car. And that's what you get when you're on top of Jungfraujoch, top of Europe, uh, on 3,454 meters above sea level. So just stunning. I don't have to tell a lot. Like just look at the picture, what you can experience up there. But of course, there's more than you can see on the picture right now. This is just outside. Inside the mountain, there's also the ice palace, where you have some nice ice sculptures in the glacier. So make sure don't miss that. And we have some nice alpine sensation. We have some nice short hikes which you can do on the snow. So make sure to visit Jungfraujoch, top of Europe, when you visit Interlaken. And another nice mountain, which is on the other side, is the Schilthorn Piz Gloria, which was also a filming location, but not for Crash Landing on You, but for the James Bond film On Her Majesty's Service from 1969. So that's a long time ago, but the views are still as beautiful as then, and you can experience a lot of James Bond-like activities on top. You can go skiing in winter, of course, or then just enjoy the views in the revolving panoramic restaurants, where you can, for example, have a brunch or maybe lunch to just enjoy the views onto the mountains. And then we go next to the other lake, which is our Lake Brienz, and there at the end we have Brienz, which is our typically Swiss village. As you can see here, this is Brunngasse. This is directly in the center of Brienz, in the small village, and there you really have a lot of nice places to explore. Especially, as you can see it, also it's all wooden houses, or most of them, especially the old part of the village, and most of them are decorated also with wooden sculptures, because Brienz actually is famous in the world for its wood carving. So there's wood carving schools that you can visit to learn about wood carving, which especially in Brienz is famous worldwide. And a very nice hidden gem is, of course, Giesbach Waterfall, which is around 15 to 20 minutes drive from Interlaken, or you can reach it by boat with afterwards a short walk. And from that waterfall, which you can see a bit in the picture, you have one of the most beautiful hotels in the area, which is the Grand Hotel Giesbach, which was also a Crash Landing on You filming location. And another filming location is Iseltwald. It really looks stunning. It's also on Lake Brienz, on the right side of Lake Brienz, and it used to be and still is a small fishing village, and of course a famous filming location for Crash Landing on You, but also a lot of other films and movies which have been made there, because it's really a very nice tiny village with some nice island around, which you can drive around. And as you can see, maybe also talking about Lake Brienz. Lake Brienz actually is one of the cleanest lakes in Switzerland. That is also why it's green colory, like a bit turquoise, especially in summer. And that's also nice to know, a nice to know fact. You can actually drink out of the lake. So that's not a problem, because the water is so clean. And talking about accommodation, Interlaken and also the surroundings, of course, have hotels in all categories, from 2-star hotels to even 5-star superior hotels. And we even have the oldest hotel in Switzerland, which you can see on the right. This is Hotel Interlaken, which is the oldest hotel of Switzerland. And of course, we also have a lot of hostels, apartments, and other places to stay. So when you're visiting Interlaken, I'm pretty sure you will find the right accommodation for you that fits you, and of course, that will provide a very nice experience for your dream holiday in Interlaken. And of course, as I told you about the Swiss Travel Pass, uh, we do have a lot of perfect combinations, of course, Interlaken and the lakes with the boats, for example, but you can also take the direct train, the Lucerne Interlaken Express from Interlaken or Brienz, depending on where you're staying, and maybe make a day trip to Lucerne to explore some bigger city. And it's actually one of the more beautiful panoramic train rides in Switzerland, next to the lake, and then of course also next to the Lake Lucerne. And that was it from my side, with a nice paragliding picture, one of my favorite pictures above Interlaken. In the back you can see Lake Thun, and also our pyramid, which is Niesen Mountain, you can see, and of course the sunset. This is how I like to end my day, especially in summer. So here again you have our contact details. In case you need anything, just let us know. But of course, please visit Interlaken. It would be a pleasure to welcome you to Interlaken, and it was very nice to take you on that short journey to the Interlaken holiday region today.
All right. So thank you so much, Kevin, for that wonderful and lovely presentation about Interlaken. I can see that a lot of people are excited to also visit Interlaken in the future. Okay, so I am going to remind everyone again that you have to stay until the end of the live stream for you to be able to be eligible to win a 500 Gcash credit. And also, we're going to play a little trivia later on with screenshots from the hit show Crash Landing on You. You'll have to guess based on Kevin's presentation. A lot of the answers are actually on Kevin's presentation. So if you really listen, you'll be able to answer those questions later on. So again, thank you, Kevin. And for those who have questions, please put them in the comment section. We'll be happy to answer them. But first and foremost, we got a really, really good news about Switzerland in terms of travel restrictions. So Kevin, can you tell us more about it?
Yes, we actually have great news. From today, midnight, almost all restrictions fell in Switzerland, all COVID restricted, and that means you can freely travel to Switzerland again. No vaccination certificate needed again, and within Switzerland you can do whatever you like without any restriction again. So that's from today. We're quite happy right now, also excited because we don't have to wear masks also, so that is nice, and that is amazing news, of course, for you to really come back to Interlaken soon.
So that means that for those who are coming from the Philippines, even if you are not fully vaccinated, you can enter Switzerland finally. They have lifted all their restrictions. I guess the masks only apply for public transportation and hospitals.
Yes, exactly. The masks will stay probably until mid or end March, but afterwards, from beginning of April, normally there should be no masks, also in public transports and hospitals.
That's exciting. We're really excited. So many people are saying that's great news. No required vaccine, no more, totally none. So you are free to enter the country, even if you're fully vaccinated or not vaccinated. And the restaurants, they will no longer ask for a COVID certificate, because I think that was one of the reasons why a lot of the tourists don't want to go to Switzerland. They had to
Mm,
apply for a separate COVID certificate that would allow them to enter hotels and restaurants and stuff. So yes.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah, no more mask. Yay. I can see so many people are excited. I'm guessing that a lot of you might be interested in joining Crash Landing on You type of trip. So please feel free to contact any of your travel agents on the comment section. They're actually, some of them are here. So for the travel agents, please feel free to also advertise and put in your contact details. So that being said, good news, very good news from Switzerland. How about for those who are planning to go to Interlaken? How many days would you recommend that they stay so that they can really see all the highlights of Interlaken?
Yes, that's a good question, actually. I could tell you stay a year long because there's so many things to explore, but no, probably I would say to really have enough time, to not get in a hurry, to explore everything you want to. Maybe it's best to stay a week, or like for short trips, of course, you can also stay 3 days. But I would suggest to stay a minimum of 3 days to visit the highlights. But it's better to stay a whole week in Interlaken. But of course, there's so many things to explore. You could really stay for 2 weeks or even 3 weeks in Interlaken, and you will not get bored.
I agree. I actually agree with the no boredom part. There's so many things to do in Interlaken and so many to see, and sometimes a week may not be enough. But you said, yes, stay a year. I know someone who stayed there for work and then never left.
Ah, really?
I think you may know him too. He's also one of the people from the mountains.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
Alan.
Ah, yes, of course.
All right. So for those who are interested, then you can go for a minimum of 3 nights or 3 days to enjoy Interlaken and its highlights. But like Kevin said, it would be nice if you could stay for a week so that you can really take in and breathe in the experience of Interlaken. So another question: you've seen on the videos during the start of the stream, we have winter in Interlaken. We've also seen spring and summer in Interlaken. So for you, when would be the best time for them to visit Interlaken?
It's actually all depending on what the people like want to explore. Normally, I think summer is the best time, summer or autumn, because there's really most or even all of the mountains, especially, but also the lakes and all of the activities are open to explore. But of course, winter is also a very nice time to be in Interlaken. So I cannot really tell you this is the best time because it's all depending on the preference. But if I really have to tell, to say one season, I would say it's summer or autumn, which is best to explore Interlaken to get most of it actually.
All right, thank you. So you mentioned summer. For those who are coming from the Philippines, we when we say summer, it's really hot, and most of them haven't really seen winter or snow in their lives. So if they go in the summer, would there be any chance for them to still see snow in the mountains, and from where specifically?
Yes, there is. Actually, you can experience snow all year round, and that is on Jungfrau Joch, top of Europe. which is the highest train station of Europe. So up there you really have snow, ice, the glacier all year round. So even if you come in summer, you can get that snow experience or even first time snow experience you want to.
Perfect. So there you go. For those who still want to go in the summer or do not want to go in the winter because it's too cold, but still want to experience snow, then you can visit Jungfrau, which has snow all year around. So there. Perfect. And then, of course, maybe just the last question that we have for now. Before we had Geneva as our guest, we also had rail, Swiss rail system. And maybe there is a special pass for Interlaken aside from the Swiss travel pass that they can use. Is there a specific pass or promotional pass that Interlaken has for their tourists?
Yes, there is. Actually, every guest, or there's, I have to tell, it's different ones. Every guest that stays in a hotel or apartment in Interlaken area will get a guest card, which will give them free transport on public transportation in Interlaken and the surroundings, and also some discounts on mountain excursions, on different excursions. But also there's different other passes, like for example the Jungfrau travel pass, which gives you free transport in the whole Jungfrau Railways network, which would also include, for example, the Jungfrau Joch, to get on some nice mountains, which can be done in 3 or even 7, 8 days. Or there's another pass, which is the regional pass, actually, Bernese Oberland Regional Pass, and that gives you free travel on most of the mountains in the whole Bernese Oberland and not just in the Interlaken area.
Okay, perfect. That's good to know that they have special passes that they can avail of. Oh, we have one question from Miss Anna O'Malley. What is the nearest airport to Interlaken?
Yes, the nearest international airport would be Zurich Airport, actually, which is 2.5 hours more or less from Interlaken by train. And also, as I mentioned in the beginning, we will have a direct train connection from Zurich Airport to Interlaken from December 22. So end of the year, which means that's a very convenient way also to travel from the airport directly to Interlaken.
Perfect. So now it's going to be more convenient for them to immediately go to Interlaken after landing in Zurich. So that's good to know. All right. So I think we have no more questions. Sure, no more vaccine. They're announcing it to the agents. So are we 100% sure there's no more vaccine required for those entering Switzerland?
Yes, at the moment, it looks like it's not needed anymore. But of course, they're like the press conference was yesterday, and all the detailed restrictions will be out today. But they told that there's no more vaccination required. But it's all depending also on visa restrictions and so on. But for COVID, it's not required anymore.
Okay, perfect. But also to the agents and the passengers who are watching, you also have to check the airline because Switzerland may be lifting the restrictions, but your airline or which carrier you're flying with might be requiring this. So you have to double check with the airline as well. So there you go. Even more reasons for everybody to visit Switzerland now that it's one of the countries, just like Sweden and Denmark, that's slowly lifting all their restrictions. So, again, thank you so much, Kevin, for gracing us with your presence today. And we would like to ask one last favor from you. So, we do have this little game called the Wheel of Sharers. And here's Miss
Yes.
Zaira, who's going to scroll up and down. So, just tell her when you want to stop. And then the first name that shows up will be the winner of our 500 Gcash credit. So
All
feel
right.
free to say anytime.
Stop.
Stop. No, I think that's my bogus account. No, I can't win. You'll have to choose again. So I have this another account that helps, sharing the live stream as well to get more viewers. But yes, we'll choose another one.
Okay, let's stop now.
Stop. Okay, can I see the name? Let me just see. It's a little bit. It's K Bobis. K Bobis, are you here? If you are here, could you please comment on the comment section? Otherwise, we'll have to give this prize to someone else. So, K Bobis, yay! Now, there he is. There she is. So, K Bobis, congratulations. You have won 500 G cash credit, and we're going to get in touch with you later on for your Gcash number so that we can send you your prize for today. But also, of course, for those who haven't won, I would also like to ask Kevin to join us in this little game that we have, wherein you have to guess where in Interlaken is this particular screenshot of the recent or the hit TV series Crash Landing on You was shot. So I'm just waiting for Mizira to put it on the screen. So again, paunahan po, you have to be the first one to type in the answer, and whoever is the first to type in the correct answer will be winning 100 pesos per correct answer, 100 peso Gcash per correct answer. So we have 5 questions, so that means 500, again, 500 peso Gcash is at stake. And pabilisan po. So for those who have watched Crash Landing on You, let's play this game. Where in Interlaken? So is everyone ready? Show of hands. Put on comment section if you're super ready to type. Let's see how fast you are to type in ready on the comment section. Ayan, wala pa. They're fast in typing yes. It has to be ready. There, yes, and just a thumbs up. Ready na si Miss Vivian. Ayan, a lot of people are ready. So we are going to flash a screenshot from Crash Landing on You, and you have to type in where was that picture or where was that particular scene taken. So if you watch the presentation of Kevin, you'll be able to answer this properly. So everyone ready? First question, 3, 2, 1, go. So this very famous scene from Crash Landing on You, I'm pretty sure you've seen this in Kevin's presentation. Yan, ang bilis. Are we going to accept wrong spelling?
I would say so. It's pretty
Maybe?
close.
Yes, okay. So because we do have two winners for this, because technically the view is Lake Brienz and the town is in Iseltwald. So we are going to give away for two winners, Miss Nelam Imagad, who answered Lake Brienz first, and then Miss Alma Felix, who answered Iseltwald, even though it's a wrong spelling, at least effort. So let me just write down. So Miss Nelam, Ina God, and Miss Alma Felix, thank you so much and congratulations for winning 100 pesos each for answering the question correctly. So yes, this famous shot of Captain Ree playing the piano in Lake Brienz by Isiltwald, the landing platform, is shot precisely in this area. So just to show you a little bit more about Isiltwald, small short video about this. Here it is. That's how beautiful it is, this town with the turquoise blue lake. So here, hopefully you'll be able to visit. You can visit Isiltwald either by driving, or the best way to really visit is by cruise or ferry going to the town. So very beautiful. Hopefully you'll be able to see Captain Ree when you visit there. The piano is not there anymore though.
You can bring your own piano, you know?
Yeah, exactly. All right. So congratulations again to two winners, Miss Nelam and Miss Alma. Next, are you ready? Three, two, one, go. So where is this specific scene shot in? It's a panoramic bridge. Where exactly was this scene shot in when Yoon Seri was trying to kill herself and then Captain Ri asked her to take a picture of them? So there we go. We have super fast. We have Mr. Rico Jr. Yes, it's correct. Panorama Bridge, Sigrisville in Switzerland. Super fast. Ang galing. Congratulations to Miss Rico Jr. He's the first one to answer. Very fast typing skills. So yes, this is Sigrisville Bridge or Panoramic Bridge. And if you want to visit Sigrisville Panoramic Bridge, it's about, I think, 15 minutes drive from Interlaken and I think 8 Swiss francs, no, to pass through, if I remember
Yes,
correctly.
exactly.
All
Exactly.
right. There, so you have to pay for an entrance fee to get into Sigrisville. So Miss Rico Jr., thank you and congratulations for winning 100 pesos for getting this answer correctly. Miss Lourdes, paunahan kasi. So unfortunately, we only have one winner for this round. The other one kasi because there are two possible answers and the first two were able to get it. So Lake Brienz and Iseltwald. So next, don't worry, you still have three questions to win more. So we'll see. Next question. Three, two, one. Oh wait, let me just show another picture of Sigurdswil, how it actually looks like. Ma'am Zaira, press next. There. So this is how it looks like. It's very long. Probably take you 10 minutes. And it's really, really very high. So no wonder Yoon Seri was, wanting to jump on it. Because if you look down, it's just a gorge and really a cliff. So it's a nice experience to go to. All right. So if you're ready for the next question, three, two, one, go. There. Where is this shown or where is it exactly? This is a little bit difficult because it's a very specific place in Switzerland. So we have very we actually have some winners that might win this. I think we'll have to choose two because one, yes, this is in Grindelwald, but at the same time, this specific station when you go for the Jungfrau is in Kleine Scheidegg. So for those who answered, let me just see. There's someone. The first Flieger in Grindelwald, actually, that was where they were about to fly the paragliding. So this is not first Flieger. This is actually Kleine Scheidegg. So that's why it's a little tricky. So Kleine Scheidegg, and we also have someone who answered Grindelwald. So Miss, let me see, Miss Nellam again, you have won already. Pati si Miss Alma. So Miss Alma and Miss Nellam, ano ba kayo? Nagkakodiga ba kayo together? So again, they won. So it's Grindelwald and also Kleine Scheidegg. So congratulations again to Miss Alma and Miss Nellam. At least now you both have 200 pesos Gcash for answering this correctly. So yes, there's a difference between First Flieger and Kleine Scheidegg. So yes, it should be Kleine Scheidegg. There's another screenshot, but we didn't put it in so that you would know that was First Flieger actually. So we are basing this on the first person to answer. So at the moment, what is showing, the first one is Miss Alma, and the next would be for Kleine Scheidegg is Miss Nellam Yan. All right, so this is how Kleine Scheidegg area actually looks like. Yan. So congratulations again to Miss Alma and to Miss Nellam. And I think the next one is gonna be, no, we still have last two questions. So don't worry, you'll be winning again for those who were really fast at typing. So next, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. There. This is a very specific hotel. You can put the city or you can also put the hotel. So let us know, where is this taken from? So which hotel or which city this was taken from? not Luzern, not Lake Lungern, not Jungfrau Joch. Let's take the Luzern. No, it's not. It's not in Zurich. It's not called Hotel Interlaken, but yes, Miss Queen Maria was able to get it. It's Victoria Jungfrau Hotel in Interlaken. So congratulations, Miss Queen. We have a winner for this one. So it's not Grand Hotel Giesbach. This is Victoria Jungfrau Hotel in Interlaken. So congratulations to Miss Queen Maria for the first one to have answered this. Ayan, very much fan of um, the Crash Landing on You series. So Miss Queen has won 100 Gcash credit, and hopefully you'll be able to answer again the next one and the last one. So just for information, Kevin, Victoria Jungfrau Hotel is the only five-star hotel in Interlaken, or are there more?
Actually, there's also a second one, but the Victoria Jungfrau is the only 5-star superior. So this really is also an amazing hotel with amazing views to the Jungfrau Mountain. So make sure to visit this hotel. Of course, if you're not staying there, you can also just go there for a coffee. They have a really nice terrace in front of it, which is very nice to be having a coffee or a tea or whatever in summer.
I agree. I actually experienced being in, like, on the alfresco on the patio and just watching people pass by by their cafe. It is a very nice experience. So again, congratulations to Miss Queen Maria for knowing or answering this question. So last but not the least, for the next one, we have three, two, one. Where is this scene shot specifically? So it was one of the last slides of Kevin. If you were looking at it a while ago, it's not Schiltorn, it's not Jungfrau Joch. So congratulations again to Miss Queen Maria Ambiles, Grand Hotel Giesbach. Yes, this was shot on Giesbach Hotel in Giesbach. So again, congratulations to Miss Queen. Ayan, we have a lot of winners now with 200 peso Gcash credit. So congratulations to Miss Queen Maria for winning now a total of 200 Gcash credits. Ayan ang ating mga fans of Crash Landing on You. And ang bilis-bilis mag-type. So congratulations to all our winners today. We have Sir Rico, we have Miss Kay Bobis, we have Miss Nella, we have Miss Alma, and of course we have Miss Queen Maria. So congratulations to all our winners, and thank you so much for joining us today. So our Tours for Us Facebook page will get in touch with you soon to get your contact details and your Gcash number so that we can send your prices to you within the day. So there you have it. Thank you again, Kevin, for joining us in this wonderful, wonderful day and for letting us explore through your eyes Interlaken.
Thanks for having me, and you're very welcome.
All right. So we hope to see you again soon. And feel free to stay until the end of the broadcast so we can have our curtsies.
Of course.
All right, then. Okay, so for everyone who's still joining us today, again, if you would like to plan your trip to Switzerland now that all restrictions have been lifted, if you want to go to Switzerland, please get in touch with your local travel agent and please support them. We've been going through a really tough time the last 2 years, and now that knowing that the destinations around the globe are slowly opening up, I hope that you can turn to your travel agents who can help you plan your next dream trip. So hopefully you'll be able to visit Interlaken, maybe this year, maybe in the summer, maybe in winter, and also have your experience for Crash Landing on You. So next week, we are also going to be here again, and we'll try something different next week. We're not sure yet. We're going to have to try logistically speaking if it's going to be a walking tour or if it's going to be a live interactive tour in which you're going to be my remote control and you have to tell me what to do. So that's another thing that we have in store for next week. Again, here at the World at Your Home series, 5 p.m. again next week. So please do not forget to tune in and like our Facebook page so that you can also win another Gcash credit if you share our live stream, or let's see what games we have in store for next time. So again, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel as well on YouTube. Please do not forget to like our Facebook page, and most of all, please do not forget to support your local travel agent so that they can recover after this pandemic. So again, this is Felice from Tours Are Us, and thank you for viewing the World at Your Home series. See you next week.